Okay, gonna give it a second here for people to get on. Move to this side. So we went inside today, and the government does plan on retrying these guys. Let me see if I can get my notebook out. In Eric's detention hearing, Stephen Myhre called him a coward that got behind the Jersey barrier and slithered on his belly, and that he would do that again to get away, and that he's a flight risk. The judge disagreed. They said that these charges are so... he is still charged with raising a firearm at a federal officer or any officer, and this is a extreme charge and an extreme crime, and that's why we tried him twice, and that's why we are willing to try him a third time. He still has 2 924C charges, so that still holds a 32-year mandatory minimum if convicted. They claim they were a risk of non-appearance, assessment of danger. He doesn't believe, what did he say? Called him a slithering behind the Jersey barrier on his belly, and that he's a coward, and there's nothing more dangerous than a coward with a gun, and that there's no indication that he will follow court orders. They reread one of his Facebook posts about looking into the eyes of law enforcement and saying, I don't want to kill you, and I don't want you to kill me. I hope that it never comes to the point of the Bundy Ranch again. And then he requotes it and says, but if it ever comes to a situation like the Bundy Ranch again, we will see what happens. So Stephen Myhre is putting those words into Eric Parker's mouth, which is absolutely opposite of what that post was saying. The judge then asks how he was arrested. So she immediately kind of calls their bluff, because in his arrest he went peacefully, he followed orders, and he also spoke with the sheriff and said if anything came in, he would be turn himself in, and that he was not hiding. They did give him conditions and allow him pre-trial release. They brought up the picture of all of the defendants in jury nullification shirts last night, saying the no victim, no crime goes to... They tried to use that as evidence to hold them further. They were really trying hard. He is not allowed to interact with any co-defendant. So Stephen Stewart and Ricky Loveland are no longer co-defendants because they were found not guilty on all the charges, but everyone in Pahrump is still... Well, I don't know if everyone in Pahrump is still co-defendants because they were found not guilty of the conspiracy charge, so I'm not sure. We'll have to talk to pretrial exactly what that means, and I don't think that they even know right yet. But as of now, we can't communicate with any of the co-defendants, and we're playing it safe. Also, if you have been put on a witness list for any of the trials, and I think it's almost 200 people on that witness list, he cannot contact you, he can't talk to you, he can't see you, so please don't contact us. We are going to try to abide by this in the best way that we can do, because we need to fight them on this. I say if everyone could please call your public officials, call the DOJ, call everyone and tell them we do not want to waste taxpayers' dollars on this again. Call the president, call Jeff Sessions. I know that neither one of them are going to do much, but you know what? If we make enough noise, we've already seen that we can make a difference out here. We have to follow all the court orders. Obviously, they want to try to get him down here and arrested again, and so we just have to watch our P's and Q's and make sure that we do everything that we can. Right now, he is waiting inside the courthouse until we can get the house ready so that he could be released to us today. We would have some time to get back to Idaho. And so that's where it stands right now. He can't make a lot of comments because we're going back into trial. Obviously, anything we do, they're watching this right now. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. We just have to keep playing the game, keep playing their game, and keep playing by the rules, and beat them fair and square. So that's where we're going with this. So as far as a motorcade, if you're on that witness list, don't even bother coming. I think that we'll probably want to go just us and the family. The kids are flying in. They should be in town about noon. And he's opted to stay here at the courthouse versus go back to the halfway house so that we can get this certified letter ASAP and get him released tonight and possibly not have to go back to the halfway house. And the kids, even if he does have to go back to the halfway house, the kids can see him here before he leaves. This is bittersweet, you know. We get a little bit further and we're still fought at every angle. And so we're just doing the best we can here. Like I said, if you're on a witness list or you think you might be on a witness list, please do not contact us. We've got to make sure that we stay within the parameters that we can. I don't know how many statements he'll be making because literally they're going to use literally everything we can do against us. So looks like he'll be talking through me for a while. And once again, he's still facing 33 mandatory minimum years here. And even though it's not on the conspiracy and it's not going to be held against the other guys, and hopefully those charges get dropped against all of them, it's still, you know, something that he's facing. And that's where we're going with this. So hopefully we will have another one later tonight with the whole family, and we'll be able to get this done. So hopefully we'll see you as a full family later on today.